First and foremost, that Dinamo Zagreb team would get relegated if they was in the Premier League. That's the first thing. Don't get it twisted. And another thing I can't stand is when Arsenal score goals and then the camera will pan to like the people at the front row and they're like this. I mean, bruv, get the camera off these guys, man. Come on, Arsenal. Yeah. I'm like, bruv, get the camera off these brothers, fam. Get the camera off these guys, man. Stop panning to these guys at the front row doing all that nonsense. I don't want to see that. Like this team will get relegated. That Dinamo Zagreb team will get relegated. Fam. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like we won 3-0, but it was the most it was a lackluster, uninspiring. It was an easy game. Like we played, but the team we played was we played Kivior, centre back with Gabriel. Then we got Zinchenko left back, Timber right back, got Jorginho and Rice in the middle with Odegaard. Then we got Martinelli, Havertz, and the team that we played basically would have lost any or drawn any game in the Premier League. No matter who we played. I'm talking about the bottom teams. We played Southampton, probably drawing that game, maybe losing. We played Ipswich, probably drawing, maybe losing. That team was Dinamo Zagreb are worse than any team in the Premier League that I've seen in years. Simple as that. So don't start seeing the score. If you haven't watched the game, seeing the score and feeling like, oh, that was like a 3-0, yeah, Arsenal. Nah. It weren't that type of game. It was an easy game. Zagreb are just, I don't know what they're doing. Like, they're not attacking it. I don't know what these men are doing, fam. And the Arsenal, what I don't like the most about, the main thing about Zagreb was their fans. Like, their fans are giving Declan Rice ag at the corners. Them man are throwing things at him and all that. Like, they got a whole section. Like, them man are singing now still. You get me? Like, I don't know, man. You see, like, when you play in games here, I feel like you can kind of lower your level based on the opponent, innit? So the opponent are crap. So you're playing really poorly and you know what I'm saying? But to me, I'm like, you man need to be smacking this team 8-0. That's what I'm on. Like, I don't want to see, it shouldn't be 3-0. Like, it weren't a normal 3-0 game. We deserved the 3-0 because they're such a crap team. So it was a 3-0 match. But if you play properly, if you play at 70%, you beat them 8-0, 7-0 and all that. 6 minimum. That team's terrible. I ain't seen a team like that. I know it's kind of our old school legendary centre back. That's their manager first game and that. But that team's terrible. They'll get relegated if they was in the Premier League. Should have been about 7-0. And some of the players didn't even play that well. Odegaard had one of them easy games, but he didn't even play that well. He was doing all these random Hollywood passes that he kept trying to do through balls. I'm thinking, what are you doing? What are you on, Sterling? I don't know what Sterling's doing. I honestly don't know what Sterling's doing. I can't tell you what Raheem Sterling is doing. He's doing all types of random things. Man's running when you should be passing. Man's passing when you should be running. Man's running balls off the pitch. Man's running, then losing the ball, then fouling their player. I don't know what. Bruv, you watch this game, you realize, I don't know what you're doing. There's only some people that keep it seriously professional. Man like Gabriel keeps it just simple and solid. Timber, normal man. Declan Rice, them man there, they just stick to their task. Everyone else is thinking that they're, you know what I mean? Like it's casual day and it's like, yeah, this is an easy game. Let's be easy. No, fam. Beat them 7-8-0, blood. You get me? Go to player ratings anyway, because as much as we won, it was an easy game. I'm a little bit irritated by that game because it wasn't no extravagant game. You get me? So, David Raya, easy game. Oh, just see PSG beat Man City 4-2. I see they were losing 2-0. Mad thing. Just see they lost 4-2. Mad. PSG players are mad. But yeah, David Raya. Easy game, man. Bro, standard. You can't even get any high mark because you have nothing to do. It's an easy game. So standard 6. Standard 6 is a 6. If you get, to me, you would have got higher if you did more than what you was meant to do. You know what I'm saying? So he gets a standard 6. Right back was Timber. Standard 6. Too easy. Sometimes you had a couple of complacent errors where like you give the ball to them by accident and stuff like that. But no one ever thought that they were gonna score. Bruv, them ones are Zagreb, they're rubbish, fam. Big man thing. Obviously when I say they're rubbish, I mean compared to in this level, innit? No. Standard 6. Kivio, Gabriel, again, standard 6 is nothing to do. Gabriel was better than Kivio though, but nothing to do, man. Left back Zinchenko. Zinchenko was pretty good today. Like he found these games easy. Like Zinchenko find these games easy, man. He's got all the space in the world, all the time in the world. He can try new things. Zinchenko's trying new things. When you know Zinchenko's trying new things, that's when you know the game's too easy. He's trying all types of stuff. So he gets a 7 because he was probably the best. Him and Rice are probably the best players on the pitch. It was too easy for man. Midfield was Rice. Rice gets a 7 because his corners alone are just. I don't know. He must be one of the best corner kick takers in the world right now because I don't know. Every corner is brilliant. So and he just standard in it. So he gets a standard 7 because he was still Declan Rice like he always is. Jorginho was fairly good as well. You get me? Like he'd probably get a 7 as well because it was easy for him. Like he's them two in their captain material. So you know them two are still focused. You know what I'm saying? So he gets a 7 as well. They both get 7s. Odegaard, bruv, he's the captain, but he's the one that's doing. He's being solid and yeah, he will get he scored as well. So I'm happy that he got a goal as well. He nearly gets a 6 because of the fact that you're trying things because it's such an easy game and you're one of them guys that kind of a little bit gets into the motion of this is quite easy. Let's take it easy. No, fam. No. That starts creeping into other players. That starts creeping into you. I'm not on that. So I'm going to give him a 7 because he scored and he did play okay. But you should really get a 6. You get me? Sterling, I don't know what's I actually don't know what Sterling was doing today. I'll be real. I don't actually know. He was playing on the right, Martinelli left, Havertz up top. I have no idea what Sterling was doing today. Sterling gets like a 4 or a 3 or something like that. I don't know. I'll have to ask him personally. Yo, what was he doing? What was he trying? Was he trying to do something different or like was he? I don't know what he was doing. I'll have to ask him if he's like if he's trying something else. Like I don't know if he was playing a new sport or I don't know what he was doing, fam. I'll be real. I don't know what Sterling was doing today. So I can't even judge Sterling because I was gonna say, listen, I don't know what you was doing. You was obviously doing something else, and that stuff definitely wasn't in this world. So I can't judge you because you wasn't playing football today. I don't know what man was on. So I'm not gonna judge him playing football because he wasn't playing football today. Martinelli was decent today. He gets a standard 7. He was good today, running a lot, running around. He was causing them problems. Got a couple of assists or 1 assist. But the team was terrible today, man. Zagreb are rubbish, man. Zagreb are they're not that team, fam. You get me? And then who else was there? Havertz up top, he scored as well. It was again easy, standard 7, man. But their 7s are basics. Basic 7s. Obviously, who came on? When Neri come on, he was good when he come on, standard 6. Trossard come on again, standard 6. Party come on, standard 6. Easiest game we'll have in years. Like easiest game. But yeah, man. We go to Wolves at the weekend and we see what I go on, you get me?